Hello and welcome to this final race of this season at the Formula Development League, as we are about to go off here in Brazil. And so it's gonna be one exciting race as the guys are prepping up to finish off the grand finale here at Interlagos, and it's gonna be raining. I'm telling you guys, lots and lots of rain. So we're just waiting here now in the lobby. I'm waiting to spectate, as we're just waiting for the guys to settle in. And as always, I'm excited for who got pole position, because it's going to play a vital part. You can see now they're watching the qualifying results. We're going to join here in a short bit, but it's going to be one interesting race, as we have full thunderstorm in Brazil right now, and we are following live weather, so it will be raining the whole session. So things will probably get out of hand. It's going to be difficult for these guys, and yeah, I can't wait to watch. Same is for F2, F1 later on. It's going to be full rain as well, so we're definitely going to have some good. It's going to be a good evening here this Sunday. So be sure to, if you want to sign up for the next season, as this is the season ending, we'll start a new season in about 2 weeks. So be sure to subscribe, sign up at PSF1.co.uk if you want to race, and you'll be in this development league. As we see here, MLA was the one who caught pole position. And I'll do my best to try to make it a good one to watch, as we're in the formation lap about to go. Can get it, and you can see here the weather is harsh. It is intense. It's going to be hard for these guys to get through these corners. And let's go through the order real quick. We have MLA in pole, Lyle second, Ritson third, Hellboy fourth, Matthias fifth, Tekken 6th, Bugatti 7th, Trench 8th, F1 of Verstappen 9th, Sophie 10th. That's a good result for Sophie, actually. Jack 11th, King 12th, Smertens 13th, Celerit 14th, King 15th, Danny 16th, as he joined in the final bit, but he made it, so he'll be starting at 16th. And here we are rounding up the grid for the final time this season. As you can see, the final guys coming up. And we're waiting intense here today, and it's about to go. Who will make it down first in that first corner? Will Lyle be able to sneak up? Can Ritson do anything about this? Hellboy, good starter. Is he able to do anything? Is MLA going to be able to protect that lead he has? He has the outside line, keep that in mind. So, but it's going to be difficult to come off the grid here. Here we go. And we're off. It seemed like MLA had a little jump start, but it looked like a real jump start, but he's struggling to get up the line. He got up real quick. And watch Lively here now, side by side with Ritson. It's going to be tight. Oh, and we have a Williams going off, and a huge crash there in the back. I think that was Matthias. He's now out of the race, but a huge pile-up at the second corner. Safety car is deployed. That was huge. Not much he could do there. He just slipped off. So what a start, what a dramatic start. That's too bad from Matthias. That's the final we'll see from him today in this season. He's not going to be happy about it, but these things happen, and it's difficult conditions as well. You can see it's pouring down and it won't ease up either. Full wets. It's going to be tough for these guys to cope. I'm not quite sure who he got stuck up with. I think this guy right here, King, was one of them. As you can see, his front wing is missing part of it. So he must have been caught up with it as well, and people are getting really caught up, and yeah, that delta time can be harsh, and it's important to realize that real quick. It's not a race anymore when the safety car deploys. But let's see if anyone is going to do an early stop, because this might just be a one-stop race. These wet condition tires, or extreme wets, they tend to last the whole race, but I can't see anyone coming in. F1 Verstappen is going to pit in. I think he realized it. I don't think there's anything wrong with his car as well. You can see Accelerate coming out on the Williams and the Red Bull and the Renault team are coming out. But F1 Verstappen pits in for new sets of wet, and I think that's just because it's mandatory to stop once. That might just be it. So he's going to benefit from it. Hold on, he lagged back there, sorry. So Jack as well, King changes his front wing. MLA is still in the lead right behind the safety car. Balayo and Ritz and Hellboy. The top four is still going at it. Bugatti is here. Sophie actually up in 6th. That's impressive from Sophie. Might get some good results here today. But what's going to be interesting is these guys who pitted in, Verstappen and Zillerit, TMC Tech and Jack Tyler, all these guys pitted in early. They might benefit from it unless they get caught up in traffic. I know for sure that some of these guys, I think Verstappen is a really good wet racer. He's gonna show up some skills, so it'll be interesting to see the battle between Verstappen and Zillerit. See what they figure out. But we're not gonna forget these guys here at the lead. This is the main battle going on right here right now. The top 4, that's gonna be intense. Just waiting for that safety car to come in and let's start racing again. As for those of you who joined late, we had a huge crash. Matthias seemed to get caught up on the curb, I think, and then lost his rear end, and he got hit from the behind. And then unfortunately, I think that was King who knocked his tires or whatever it was, and that took him out of the race. So we won't be seeing any more from Matthias, unfortunately, but these things happen in F1, and that's, I don't know, that's the exciting part about it. But moving on from that, MLA in the lead. Balayo, MLA had a huge start. He got off that grid really good. I'm not sure if he got a jump start. I want to check that real quick. That's the MLA jump start. That's what I thought. So he's gonna serve a drive-through, because that start, that looked unreal. He was way too quick off that grid, and he won't be able to serve that drive-through as well until the safety car comes in. So that's gonna ruin MLA's race. Meaning Lio is... oh, and what happened there? An incident between Ritson, Hellboy and Bugatti, I think. Some of them lost their wing. I think Bugatti was the one. Same as for Hellboy. So Hellboy is coming in. Not quite sure what happened between these two guys. They had some kind of an accident in during the safety car. So one of these guys definitely going to serve a penalty for that. As you can see here, Bugatti changing his front wing. I think he tapped the rear end. Ooh, and he's losing a lot of time through this. There he goes. Hellboy as well. I am not sure what happened, but this is going to benefit Lively. Currently he's in the best position, and Soof up in P4. What a result. So this race is leading up to some interesting factors right now, and I can tell you now it's barely started. MLA needs to come in for his drive-through right after the safety car, which cuts him out of action, and then we have Lively and Ritson, and so Danny as well. He's benefited a lot from this. He started last, and now he's up in P7, followed by Trench and Zillerit. F1 with Verstappen. It's going to be interesting to watch today, see what he can do. I believe the safety car is coming in now. We're going to follow Live Blade real quick. As you see, they're off, and Live Blade is safety cars coming in here. MLA decides to go another. Oh, and Ritson had a great start. Ritson's gonna pull himself. Oh, and we have another huge crash. I think that was Trench Gun. Trench Gun's out. Huge crash from him. He crashed in the middle. Might deploy the safety car again. Live Blade managed to hold off Ritson. And so struggling to hold her position, with King chasing back here. Already lost one position to Smertens. How's Verstappen doing? Up in P7. Oh, and a beautiful dive here on the inside. He's gonna convert, but now he has the outer line. Might be Tekken, and he closes the racing line here. Just gotta watch out, because loses the back end a little bit. Oh, and he gets a lot of wheel spin, but they've going for Verstappen into the wall. Oh, and another Danny into the wall. What a view! What a view! He's now stuck in that wall, and Verstappen as well. Talk about having a first-hand view, and look at these guys: MLA, Lio, and Ritson going at it. MLA still hasn't served his drive-through penalty, so he's gonna have to do it now. Huge pile up here in the back. Oh, and Tekken King going at it. I think that's Hellboy as well, caught up already in P8, and he's going to go for it in the middle. And Jack has retired. A lot of retirements early on this race. Hellboy, beautiful executed, as Tekken dives on the inside. Careful not to get caught up here. I think that's Bugatti as well following. Still side by side, but Tekken has control of this. Bugatti tries to sneak up on the inside, but it's closed. Nothing he can do. Tekken back on the outside of King. And MLA, is he gonna come in? Yes, he comes in now. Service drive through. So now Live Blade is in the lead. Rickson a little bit too far behind. Bugatti goes wide in that first corner, ruining his exit speed. Sophie's got to watch out. Here comes Hellboy. Oh, goes a little too wide here. Hellboy gets handed a P4. Sophie down another position. Liveblade seems to have, or seems to build up a pace here. Tekken still hasn't found a way through King here. MLA, who served his penalty, now out in P10 for a jump start. That's unfortunate, but that's what you get for releasing the trigger a little bit too early. Verstappen down in P11. And Luceus P12. Finishing off the final spot on the grid, as we have had a lot of retirements here today. Lyle was still in the lead, followed by Rickson. But this 4-pack right here. Let's see if Hellboy can make a move on Smertens. Oh, and Sophie loses another spot. Sophie loses a spot again. So down to P6. But Hellboy is right up on the gearbox of Smertens now. Oh, and Bugatti goes wide. Hellboy shows himself on the outside, but I don't think he's gonna... Bugatti's right up there again. Looks like Hellboy wants to commit on the outside. Closing up the inside line. What a move. This is gonna let Tekken as well catch up, Tekken and King. But here we go. Can he get a good exit? Seems like Smerton struggled a little bit getting off there. Wheel spin, but Bugatti's close by. But this is gonna be close. Sophie has gone out of this completely, and these three guys. Hellboy going out wide and spinning Smertens. Hellboy is through, but is Smertens going to counter-attack back as King and Sophie and Tekken going at it. King making a move on Robot on the inside, still on the inside. Now Tekken's gonna have a go at it as well. Oh, and we have the huge spin of Smertens out. Smerten is out. As we saw, Smertens just span off the track. He must have been caught up in the incident, but here we go. Tekken and Sophie. Oh, what is going on now? Might be a virtual safety car. I think it might be a virtual safety car, as we can see the yellow flags. Not too sure, but let's see if we can see the board up on the Yeah, it's a virtual safety car going on. So is anyone going to benefit the pit stop from this? Nope, doesn't look like it. And I think we're off again. It's green flags. Ooh. Gotta be careful here. That so almost takes out Tekken. No, King. Oh, and Sophie going for it on the outside. This is going to be interesting. Is she going to get a better exit? Looks like it. Weaving all over the place. Gonna get the slipstream. But I think Bugatti has a go as well on the inside, and that's gonna be, he's already passed way before the corner. Now it's MLA. Hellboy is actually up in P3. What a result from Hellboy. He's caught up again after that little safety car incident at the beginning. I think it was with Bugatti. I think Ritson as well was involved in that. Ritson, who's losing time to Lively. Lively seems to be having this under control, building up a pace. Oh, Ritson going a little bit wide. Seems like they spreading out a little bit here now. Everyone's kind of found their pace, but we gotta keep in mind that this guy right here, he pitted in first of them all during the safety car, currently 44 seconds behind, 45 seconds to be correct. He's not actually catching up as well, so, but he's already been in the pits and he might go all the way till the end on those tires. Right now I'm expecting this guy to win. He's driving superbly so far. Oh, here we go. Hellboy against Bugatti. This is going to be interesting. Hellboy known to be a good, what do you call it? Good, he knows how to do it. Hellboy. I'm expecting to see him promoted into F1 pretty soon. If not mistaken, he's already in the promotion zone for F2 next season. So I expect a lot of big things for this kid. Bugatti as well, but hasn't quite figured it out this season. Not gone his way. Not looking like he's able to catch up to Hellboy as well. Kind of on and off. MLA currently attacking Tekken here. Ooh, a little power slide there. They're coming through turn 7 here. Tight right-hander, followed by a long left-hander. Just downhill, back uphill, cambered corner. All these corners are cambered. Change of height is dramatic. Is Emily gonna go for it now? Yes, he's on the inside now already. Gives a lot of room, closes in the braking zone, pushes him off a little bit on the grass. But he's good, he is through. But Tekken is back on attack. But I think MLA got the better exit speed. As we're in lap 16. God is still chasing Hellboy, but they've actually caught up to Ritson. I think maybe Ritson is struggling a little bit here in the wet conditions. Or maybe the pressure is getting to him as they're closing in. There's actually a really good tutorial video guide on YouTube. Be sure to check it out. Oh, as Bugatti goes wide. Gonna get a warning from that, but yeah, there's a good tutorial video for all you young bloods, youngsters. looking to get into online racing league. He's called Viper Concept, I think it was, yeah. And he has this video about rookie mistakes for amateurs, beginners, and pros. And one of them is brings up the subject of pressure. And I think that goes for the pros, and I think a lot of people will feel the same way, as I think a lot of people have this in common, and that is when you're ahead of someone, it doesn't matter how far ahead you are. It might be 10 seconds, 25, half a second, but you'll always have that thing going through your mind telling you that, okay, I have a slight gap now of 10 seconds. I'm just gonna do my race and just keep hitting the apexes, do what I do. And then you notice, because you get reports, or you check your time scheme, and you find out that the guy behind you is catching you. So he's catching you maybe half second per lap, and then the laps go on, and all of a sudden he's 4 seconds behind you. You can start seeing him in the mirrors. And now what's going through your mind now is, oh snap, he's catching up to me. By the way, it looks like now he's going to catch up to me and overtake me. Can't let this happen. These are things going through your mind. So he's going to be really interesting point of view on this, because it really it hits a lot of people. And by the time the guy behind you is about a second behind, you're panicking and you're starting to mess up, you're doing mistakes, everything. And that's the common thing of young drivers, to be pressurized. And it goes to say it happens to the pros as well. Even in real life, they all panic as Ritson comes in. They all panic, but what you're forgetting most of the time is the guy behind you. He's actually panicking as well, because he wants to wait through you. And it's racing. Something will always happen. He might do a move overly aggressive, but you just gotta trust in him. That's the thing. As Ritson comes out in P6. But yeah, be sure to check out the guy Viper Concept. He has some good tutorial videos on how to set up the car and everything, really, driving techniques. For all you who's looking to join racing, be a good tip. Check out some of his videos. So you see Liablade, strong leads. Might be looking to come in here pretty soon, but also not want to get stuck behind traffic, because he's doing good. Yep, here comes Liablade. Now who's gonna follow Hellboy going wide? Keeps on going. Liablade hasn't made pit crew yet. Beautiful stop by Haas. That was quick. So he's not gonna lose time on that. As he comes out with clean air in P3. That's not too bad. Ooh, Bugatti loses it. Almost lost control of that car. Gotta be careful. Hellboy now in the lead. Verstappen's already up to P7. I think Tekken has come in, but this is what I was talking about. He's going to have another advantage for pitting in early in the race. some kind of advantage. He's not going to catch up to Lyle, that's for sure. We'll see, he's got 60 or more laps on these tires. I think it might go. It all depends. We really need to pay attention to Hellboy here now. He still hasn't come in. Same for Bugatti. Millet doing a little power slide here. Beautiful helicopter shot. Hellboy gonna go for another lap. And then here comes in. So Hellboy's coming in. So is Bugatti. Here comes Lively, overtaking both of them. Back in the lead. Just gonna put him in a solid lead as well. What a race from Lively. Just catch Ferrari going wide. Ooh. Verstappen feeling it. The pressure. And Verstappen actually coming in once again. So that pit stop in the beginning didn't benefit him at all, by the looks of it. He's going to come out behind Celerit. No, he comes out behind Sophie. And here comes oh boy, right behind Ritson for P2. It's often that the best defensive line when you're ahead is the racing line. And we can tell for sure Ritson is struggling here now. But he's doing a good job protecting that inside line so far. He needs to keep it that way. Shut the inside line, he opens up a little bit, that's dangerous. Gives Hellboy a little space and he's going for it. Ooh. Hellboy going out wide. Very close now. I think he's gonna go through before even the braking zone. Not quite sure what happened with Ritson here. It seems that he slid off somehow. Oh, and you just crossed the line. He crossed the white line. crossed the pit lane exit white line. Yeah, I got a warning for it. What a rookie mistake by Ritson that is. But Hellboy is up in P2 now. Currently almost 12 seconds behind Lyle. We have a lot of debris laying on the side of the track. I think I saw a break, couple of piece of brakes. So not much happening right now. It's pretty much settled almost, as we have about a couple more laps, about 6 more laps to go. Hellboy's done an amazing drive, coming back up after the little safety car incident at lap 2 or 3, I don't quite remember. Lively from the get-go. Benefited from LMLA's jump start. There's nothing really to criticize about Lively's driving today. He's been astonishing the whole day. But yet he's cannot celebrate quite yet, as Ritson has left. Not quite sure what happened, but and so actually really close to Verstappen now. You see Verstappen sliding out of that corner. Shaky from both of them. You can see that rain just pouring down. Yeah, clear Verstappen is pulling away slightly. No question about it. Live late as well. Pulling away from this man right here, Hellboy. Doesn't seem like he can catch up. Emily is actually after in P4. That's good from him. And he's right behind Bugatti as well. Maybe we'll have a teammate battle here at the end. Really shaky driving from him. Mertens is actually getting points today if he finishes where he is now. I don't think King can catch up to him as he's being lapped by Lyle. Rain monster, that's what they call him. What a beautiful drive from Lyle. You can see he's in absolute full control here. Smooth steering wheel action. Car seems to be in perfect balance. The way he just uses the whole width of the track. Cannot criticize his driving at all. Just missed this one out, but it looked like to be a good one. Let's see if Bugatti can get it back. Clutch moment for LMLA as he suffered that first drive-through penalty at his jump start. Got pole position but fell down again. Now back in P3. Hopefully he has no penalties which will cost him his podium finish. It doesn't seem like Bugatti has what it takes to get it back. Verstappen is going to make a late move on King as well. Here we go, can Verstappen make a move on King now? King chooses to defend the inside line. Seems to be good. Ooh, Verstappen sliding all over. Is King gonna attack back? Don't think he has. He's close enough. Nope, I think Verstappen is through. King is not going to be able to catch back up on him if Verstappen doesn't make a mistake now. Power sliding his way through the corners. But this guy right here is about to win the final race of the season. Cross the checkered flag. Claim his victory here in Brazil. Rainy Brazil. Rainmaster Lyle Blade. Done nothing else but good driving. And here he comes to claim his win. As he crosses the line, Lyle Blade, race winner. Congratulations. MLA, strong performance, got it back into P3. Verstappen secures it in P6 unless he has penalties. Nope, he actually loses a position on penalties. And Sophie into P8. And here we go, the final race of the season. What a dramatic start. Safety car in the beginning, a lot of overtakes. Lyle Blade has been strong this whole race. And if you found this interesting, be sure to sign up at PSF1.co.uk to get your racing seat for the next season. Spots are filling up. Be sure to subscribe to PSF1 on YouTube as well to catch up to the latest racing. I want to say congratulations to Lyle, and hope we'll see you in the next season. It's gonna be a good one, and thank you for tuning in, and be sure to tune in for the F1 race here in a bit. It's gonna be a dramatic one, and be sure to cheer me on. Alright, I'll see you guys, and thank you again. Goodbye.